Bowers balled out. Incredible. 43 points. That's what we have to see.
We back. Yeah, we back. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. We're trash. Like, we're trash. All right, Sunday, big time matchup against Dingo Districts. I'm gonna miss the first slate of games, obviously. Got to go to African church today, first time in back in 3 years. Them African church services gonna be a long service. 2-3 hours is the minimum. So I'm expecting not to be back in probably like 5 to 6 hours. So prayers for me. There's a reason why we don't go to African churches no more because of how long it takes. But someone died today, so we got to go back. So prayers for me. I might see y'all back at 5 to 6. So all I got to say to my guys, while I'm at African church, go do y'all's things. Go crazy, go stupid, go dummy. And let's beat Dingo District, man. Nothing else to say. Not really a big time speech. I think we just got to put our guys on the field and let them show their greatness on the turf.
Rico is officially starting for the Panthers. This is good news. This is his chance to shine. This is his chance to prove his worth. I believe in it. I'm going to be watching the game. I'm going to be cheering him on. It's a tough opponent, but I feel like he can do it 100%. Let's go.
We finally back from church. Justin Herbert, good stuff. Good stuff. I like what you're doing. Everybody else, what are we doing? Kamani Vidal, what are we doing? Chase Brown, what are we doing? Jordan Addison, 1 catch, what are we doing? This is not why you were on our team. You're on our team to contribute more than 1 catch. We still have a 45% chance to win this game. So that means we are 1 berserk second half away. We are 1 Kamani Vidal touchdown, 1 something that's going to happen and add on to this away from being right back in this matchup. I'm not worried, but our guys need to step up because this is becoming unacceptable at all. And Kamani Vidal, your team got 20 points and you got 1.77 fantasy points to show for it. Gatson, I like the 2 catches. Give us more. But at the end of the day, I trust y'all guys. Y'all go out there, second half, let's do what we're supposed to do and go out there and dominate. TDJ Herbo, but anything but hand the Vidal the ball. You're at the 1 yard line. Need that trade value to go up, man. Why we not handing that boy the ball? We got 27 points and Vidal does not have any of those touchdowns, and we have been on the 1 yard line multiple times. But hey, Tutty, Jay Herbo, we like that, my boy. Keep it up, Jay. Justin Herbert, that's why we traded for you, my boy. And let's keep it up going. Let's keep it going. Great run. That's Justin Herbert right there, ladies and gentlemen. You don't know about him? You gonna know about him now. Justin Herbert, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give him the props. I just watched the craziest game of the freaking season. Chase Brown, 42 points. Didn't get any touchdowns from it, but got a lot of great big time catches and what was so-called garbage time. But the game went so far down. I mean, that Bears game was nuts. Oh my goodness, bro. Touchdown, gets the onside because it bounces off one of the Bears players. Another touchdown up to Fant. And then the Bears have the worst defense. I mean, the Bengals have the worst defense I've ever seen. I mean, this defense right here might be as bad as the Cowboys. I mean, all you have to do is at least bring them down. Not only does one dude miss the tackle, both of them misses the tackle. But hey, man. It's looking like Dingo won this. Puka's playing out of his mind right now. I haven't really been able to watch the game because that Bengals game was nuts. But it's fine. I mean, it's looking like we lost. Vidal, Addison did not come to play. It is what it is. I want to give my full breakdown later tonight of it. But that Bears versus Bengals game, bro. That game, are you kidding me? Bro, it's like both teams didn't want to win. And to be honest with you, I thought Flacco was about to nuke it. I thought you about to nuke that bit like 50 yards down the field for the Hail Mary. But, man, that game was crazy, bro. That game was crazy.
Rome motherfucking Nduze. You are a fucking disgrace to this team. You are a fucking disgrace to this organization. You're worse than TJ Spears. You're worse than Amari DeMarco. The nigga that fumbled the fucking ball. That's how bad you are. You are a sorry ass nigga. I never want to see you on my fucking team again.
Puka Nakua. If I catch you, bro. I'm contemplating whether I should call the cops. Puka Nakua. I'm contemplating right now if I should call the cops on this dude right here. What the? How do I say this in the nicest way? What is going on? What is going on? He should not be doing this. He shouldn't. Like, no matter how much you want to convince me, he shouldn't be doing this. He shouldn't. This is inhuman. How to ruin a Sunday? Play against Puka Nakua in fantasy football. That's how you ruin a freaking Sunday. Man. This hurts. I mean, I just gotta watch it get the ball. Matthew Stafford. You have other wide receivers on. Master somebody other than Puka. Okay. Yo. 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 Don't put this on me, bro. I ain't do nothing. How did this actually happen? Hey man. No comment. All I'm gonna say is erase me from all allegations that have to do with this injury. I've already lost my matchup. It's already done and said and over. Why would I take out Puka?
Gibbs had 5 fantasy points. That's not acceptable. I need an improvement next week. But Brock Bowers has almost 20 fantasy points. You have to see it. And he's not even done playing. But I need a stout performance tonight from Jason and a great performance from Dak on Monday night, so we can win this game. We held Jonathan Taylor to 10-something. So our defense has done good. We just need the offense to deliver. We'll see what happens.
Welcome to another nightly recap. Ultimate Fantasy Football Hub. Week number 9, ladies and gentlemen. Week number 9. We told y'all the road to the playoffs begins now in this week. And here we go. First matchup. This was the matchup between both teams that were tied 2-6 in the standings. It's 2-4's Lions Dance. It's Dingo District. 4-4 teams. Big time matchup was going to determine that last spot in the playoffs. And Dingo District's team came to play. Heck of a performance from Jackson Dart. Puka Nakua before he went down was playing out of his mind. David Montgomery, Derrick Henry, Zay Flowers obviously on Thursday night. Just a solid performance from all his guys. He didn't even play Caleb Williams, ladies and gentlemen, who had that massacre of a game against the Bengals. Big time matchup. Came off the win last week against Team Pirates, and it's looking like he's going to continue that momentum this week. 2-4's Lions Dance. Look at his bench. I mean, anybody on his bench, if he started most of these people on his bench, he would actually have a solid situation to win. Start RJ Harvey over Kamani Vidal. We have a conversation tonight about Brandon Aubrey. Can he outscore George Pickens and AJ Barner by a lot of fantasy points? Jawan Jennings was solid. Great performance from Sam Laporta. Big time matchup. Brian Thomas Jr., I don't even know how he's questionable. I watched that whole game and I'm still confused how he's questionable. But yeah. Kamani Vidal did not show up to work today, but we're gonna leave that to 2-4's Lions and what he has to say. Prince Gruber versus Timo Marito. These were the two bottom teams in the standings, last place and 11th place in the standings. And Timo Marito, he said that his team is getting healthy. Just wait until his team gets healthy, and his team is getting healthy and they're delivering. Ashton Jetty, what a day from him. Travis Etienne, response game after 2 abysmal beats, comes off of the bye week. Rasheed Rice, you know what it is. Michael Pittman, despite a travesty of a performance between the Colts and the Pittsburgh Steelers. A great game from him with the AJ Brown being out, and he didn't even start Joe Flacco. We'll see what Jaden Daniels does tonight. Prince Gruber. Ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Daniel Jones and Jamar Chase, y'all can leave this meeting. J.K. Dobbins, Keenan Allen, Tyler Warren, Jarrett Kobe Myers, and Raiders defense will be in Prince Gruber's office by Monday morning, 9 o'clock p.m. Central or 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Abysmal performances. First of all, I'm playing the Raiders defense. Here's the thing about the Raiders defense. The Raiders defense does not play a single offense. It's like, oh yeah, this is the week we could might go out there and get it. But when people play the Raiders defense, they're licking their chops. They're smacking their lips. Their tongue is ready. I mean, the Raiders defense already started. I don't know what you're doing starting Jacoby Myers. This is Jacoby Myers on the season, ladies and gentlemen. Um, did we expect any change? 9.37, 7.2, 7.9, 6.3. God bless America. I mean, I would have been more happy if you started Woody Marks, but that's neither here or there. Bottom two teams in the last place. Omarito's reviving. He's going to go to 3-6. We'll see what he can continue off of that momentum. This matchup right here was supposed to be big time, and Team Gallardo's team, they showed up. They showed up. I mean, his two running backs were both over 20 points. Yes, this is not AI, ladies and gentlemen. Kyle Nungai had 176 total yards today, ladies and gentlemen. Alec Pierce, Sam last week was like, who the frick is Alec Pierce? He asked Team Gallardo that. Team Gallardo said, we're gonna show you who Alec Pierce is. 17 and a half fantasy points from Alec Pierce. Out of nowhere. I mean, out of nowhere. When I saw that, I thought this was AI. I had to go rewatch the game. I was all right. I'm like, okay, this seems pretty valid. This happened. Mark Andrews, good performance. Quentin Johnson, he's quote unquote back. God bless America. Does anybody think Quentin Johnson's back? I didn't think so. Um, Signs of the Lambs. um, he got a belt to get out. For a lot of people. First of all, let's start with this guy. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is not AI. Zero catches, three targets, 0 yards. This is a Bears team that scored 47 points today, ladies and gentlemen. This is a Bears team that had 576 total yards. Roma Dunze, ladies and gentlemen, did not contribute to a single one of those 576 total yards. Not a single one. It's one thing if the Bears had a terrible day offensively. They had a 576 yards, 47 points, and Roma Dunze did not have a single contribution. Patrick Mahomes showed up to work today and took a day off. 10.5 fantasy points. He saw in the first play. He said, all right, Roma Duze, this is what we're going to do now. I got you. I'll do even better of you. 250 yards, an interception, and 10.5 fantasy points to show for it tomorrow at work. Signs of the Lambs has a lot of questions. Yes, Emeka Buko's on the bye. Yes, he gets Bucky Urban back next week. But Signs of the Lambs has a lot of questions to answer. And I mean a lot of questions to answer. And I don't think we will get any. Team Hoggle versus Team Terry. I mean, the spread was minus 25.5. That was being nice to Team Terry. That was showing Team Terry respect. I mean, loses Tucker Craft. I mean, things are reeling for Team Terry, man. I mean, they're reeling. Loses Tucker Craft. He's probably to a potential ACL. That was the only thing that was going well for his team outside of Monroe St. Brown. And just no explanation. And let me show y'all, ladies and gentlemen, Team Hoggle. The definition of greed. You have a quarterback 30.82 fantasy points. You have a quarterback 34.84 fantasy points. You have a quarterback 20.36 fantasy points. You can't start three quarterbacks. I mean, the man is just eating good at night. I mean, his defense had -2 fantasy points and he dropped 144.22. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, he had three players above 30 fantasy points. Team Ogle is looking like the favorite to win the championship right now. We'll see what he does. I mean, there's nothing to really say here. I mean, this was a massacre. You knew, I knew. It didn't take a scientist to discover what was gonna happen. Team Pirates versus End Zone Dogs, guys. Um, it was looking done for End Zone Dogs. I mean, for Team Pirates, it was looking like End Zone Dogs was about to go to 7-2 and shock the world. And then this man happened. Oh man. 43.3 fantasy points, 13 targets, caught 12 of them for 127 and 3 tutties. This is not AI. 3 tutties I'm going to let Sam do the talking when it comes to that. Team Pirates got saved by Cam Little, who broke the NFL record for the kicking record for the longest field goal in NFL history, and Brock Bowers basically just broke the bank with 43.3 fantasy points, probably most from a tight end, one of the top from a tight end in the history of the NFL. That's what it took for Pirates to get a win. Hey, you can't blame him. He was hyping up Brock Bowers like he was Batman, and Brock Bowers responded. Yes, Jonathan Taylor had 7.7 fantasy points today. End zone dogs. You could have said he could have won this game. His guys showed up. Great performance from T. Higgins. Great performance for Lamar Jackson. But in the biggest game of his season, in the game of the year, well, some people were arguing that this could be the game of the year. This is what Jonathan Taylor had to show for it. And then the last matchup, Osama versus Jude Scary team. Anybody that's starting Samaji Piran should not win a match. If you're starting Samaji Piran going into Sunday and you actually want us to believe you have a chance to win, good luck. Samaji Piran, ladies and gentlemen, was what Mo felt like was the best option. Osama felt like Samaji Piran was the best option going into Sunday. Yes, Mo has wasted the third Rico Dowdle 30-point performance of the season. Rico Dowdle, ladies and gentlemen, yes, you're gonna look at his game log. He's had a 33.9, 32.4, and a 28.1 fantasy point performance. Guess what Mo's record is in all of those fantasy points performances? His record is 1-2. Yup, that's cricket you hear. 1-2. I have no comment for him. We have no comment for Mo. This right here is a guy that got Rico Dowdle on a Friday night, on Thursday night, got lucky, and has not capitalized. But yeah, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Decent performance from Drew Scary team, but that's the nightly recap. It was crazy, man. This was a crazy Sunday. We got a lot of crazy games. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for our nightly recap, week number 9 in the Ultimate Fantasy Football. Appreciate you.
Bowers balled out. Incredible. 43 points. That's what we have to see. And Jason, beautiful theme. Gibbs, the Halloween costume didn't work, bro. You got not even 6 fantasy points. But Dak, all we need Dak is to do, excuse me for the starter, is score 7 fantasy points. We'll see what happens. Team Pirate Nation, out.
Just like that. Just like that. Back-to-back weeks. Yeah, we back. Yeah, we back. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
All right. I just want to address a few things.
It was a great matchup. It was lovely, enticing from the start, but we broke away pretty quick. Told y'all, bro. Y'all just gotta believe, y'all gotta trust. You know, Dingo's district is here to stay. We're going to the playoffs. We will not, we might lose first round, but we will try our best not to lose the first round. And we'll show them what we're made of. Come on, come on, come on. It was a great matchup against a great opponent, but today just showed who was better so far. I'll be moving up, he'll be moving down. It's time for us to move to the next week because we have another challenge coming up. Let's go. Dingo Nation, I'm out.
Raniel, how do I tell you, gang? I'm sorry to break the news to you, bro. Like, I genuinely did not want to be that guy. You know we had Brandon Aubrey, right? Like, how? I don't want to be that dude. I'm sorry to be a party pooper on your party, but we got the greatest kicker that God ever created on this planet Earth to kick a football. I'm telling you, bro. It's not over until it's 0-0 on the clock, bro. We got and how do I say this? The Brandon Aubrey kicking field goals for us tonight. It's not over. No matter how badly you think it's over, it's not over, man. I don't want to be that guy. I don't think some people gonna say I'm delusional, but I'm not delusional. I'm keeping it a bean. It's not over until there's 0 on the clock.
Team Terry back here. You know, as one of the best managers in the league, I'm not tripping about this loss. All right, we lost to a great team, Team Hoggle. Great coach, great coaching, great players. You know, we just got out-coached, you know. And you can't be mad when you get out-coached. That's not your fault. But, we're now down to, I think, 3-6. You know, it's going to be tough to come back, bro. Like, as one of the best managers in the league, we are built for these moments. You know, I think we'll be able to be good. I think we'll be able to come back, and I trust my team in the process to win. And we got to trust our coaches. And
Wait. I don't really like saying I told you so, but I told you so.
What's good, Lamb Nation? We lost to one of the teams that we could have easily beat. Our players just didn't perform. They didn't perform how we needed to. Patrick Mahomes with only 11 fantasy points is not going to cut that shit. Ron Medusa, one of our top guys out here, dropped 0 fantasy points. We went 0 for 3 today. But that's okay. Sometimes can't rely on them. Bam Knight, he did not excel how he wanted to. We wanted him to excel. Travion Henderson, not much. The Patriots just hate my guy. But like Wando, he did all right. No, Nick Faint, he did okay. He got a touchdown. He might be the only guy that got a touchdown for our team. So props to him. We're going into next week playing against Prince Gruber. That might be the easiest matchup we might have. With Bucky Irving coming back, we need to win this game, bro. For now, we must win the rest of our games if we have a chance of going to the playoffs. Let's go, Team Lamb Nation. Silence the Lambs.
I could come in here and try to convince us that everybody that we're fine, that things are roses and violets and the sky is sunny outside and everything's all right, like Team Terry did talk about we're fine. Buddy, you're not fine. But I'm gonna keep it a bean. We're trash. We're trash. I mean, we got Justin Herbert. We got Chase Brown. We got Oronde Gatson. And the fact that I even have to put him in that set it explains how far this team has fell a part of. So I just got to come out here and just keep it a bean, keep it a trill, keep it a 100. We're trash. I don't know how else to say. I mean, now we're about to go against Team Hoggle this week. I mean, that is a loss. So we're about to be 4-6. We might be in the toilet bowl. Never thought I would say those words in my life. But we might actually be in the freaking toilet bowl. We're trash, bro. And how do we fix that? I don't know. I don't know, man. I mean, Team Dingo, his team came to play. But our team sucks. It's just that plain and simple.
Debo Samuel and David Montgomery up for trade in a package deal for a running back. Let me know.
Team Partners, we beat KB this week. You know, I had a really tough day today and the past day before that. But we're doing better now. I'd like to inform the league directly that Stephon Diggs is for trade. I need Fab super badly. Please give me offers for Stephon Diggs. I'm begging y'all. Anyhow, going against Mel. See what happens. See y'all. Team Power Nation.
Team Power Nation. We played that. My team is so ass. Team Power Nation, say that, boy. I'm gonna be trading Stephon Diggs and Terry McLaurin a package deal with 15 Fab. Team Partners. Nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. Why you trying to make you a voice deep, nigga? Ain't nobody want that shitty ass Stephon Diggs, my nigga. Get the fuck out of here.
Wait, bro. I'm gonna cook you next time.
Nigga, you signing for help or some shit? Nigga, what the fuck? What the fuck Are you fucking stupid? Bro, wrap it up, Sam. Wrap it up. This is not for you, bro. Wrap it up.
Great win this week. A phenomenal game from Marvin Harrison. Dalton Kincaid, my tight end, on the bench with 22 points at the tight end position is crazy. He might be making the starting lineup next week. I might be making some moves. I might be getting some trades. Team Jude, Bo Nix leading us to the championship. That's what we like to see. We got this. Great things coming in the next couple of weeks.